those were the headlines. This is ATN News. Good afternoon, viewers. I'm Riti Prova with news at 5. Dengue situation has taken an alarming turn. However, it is possible to face the challenge through united effort. Army League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir made the remark following a meeting of the party presidium at Party President Sheikh Hasina's political office in capital's Dhanmondi on Monday. The Army League leader at the time said that is why the party has undertaken programs along with the government. Cleaning campaign will be conducted by the party at all unions, upajilas and districts across the country on July 31 and August 2 and 3 to check dengue, he added. He said it is possible to overcome the situation through united effort. The Army League General Secretary said although Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is now abroad, she is keeping track of the overall situation from there. Authorities concerned and city corporations were warned earlier about the alarming turn of dengue, panic and resentment about dengue all around. Director of Health Directorate Dr. Sania Tahmina made the revelation at a press conference at the Health Directorate on Monday. She said 10 vigilance teams of the Directorate are keeping track whether labs and hospitals are conducting dengue tests, taking the stipulated fees of Taka 500 fixed by the Directorate.
City Corporation, Uttor এবং দক্ষিণ City Corporation, তারপরে আমাদের health education.
High Court has ordered the Health Directorate to notify the court on Thursday whether fees higher than the stipulated fees are being taken for testing dengue. A High Court bench of Justice Nazmul Ahsan and Justice K.M. Kamrul Qadir gave the verbal order in this regard on Monday. The court also ordered the Drug Administration to supply kits worth Taka 145 to the private hospitals if needed. Counsel of the State Deputy Attorney General Barrister ABM Abdullah Al Mahmood Bashar notified the court about the steps undertaken by the Health Directorate for treating dengue patients. The court at the time told the State's Council additional beds have to be arranged at the government hospitals for dengue patients in case of need. From now on, Dhaka North City Corporation wants to import the insecticide on its own. Mayor of Dhaka North City Corporation, Atiqul Islam, made the revelation at a views exchange with a journalist at Gulshan Club in the capital on Monday. He said he has already talked to the local government secretary in this regard. Myanmar is ready to take back Rohingyas. Touring Myanmar's Foreign Secretary, Min Thao, made the revelation following a meeting with his Bangladeshi counterpart at State Guest House Meghna in the capital on Monday. Bangladesh's Foreign Secretary Kamrul Islam in his briefing said Bangladesh has handed over a list of 25,000 Rohingyas at the meeting that continued for nearly 2 hours. He said the Myanmar delegation led by its Foreign Secretary mainly came to Bangladesh for gaining back the confidence of the Rohingyas. In their meeting with the Rohingyas in Cox's Bazar, the delegation tried to make them understand this is the right time for them to return, he added.
We did have a very candid discussions, and then we tried to build up trust between the community's leaders and our delegation. Actually, I asked them this is the right time for them to consider whether they should go back or not, because we provided explanation on their key issues, so this is their own decision to go back.
A case has been filed against the arrested DIG prisons of Sylhet, Partho Gopal Bonik, on allegation of taking bribe, misuse of power and money laundering. He was brought to the office of the Anti-Corruption Commission on Monday morning. The DIG prisons failed to show any legal source of Taka 80 lakh seized from his residence. Earlier on Sunday, ACC seized Taka 80 lakh from his Green Road residence. The ACC officials remained busy throughout Sunday night in listing the other valuables seized from his residence. He was brought to ACC office at noon Monday. He will be produced before the court today. Advanced train ticket sale for the upcoming Eid al-Azha has begun. Tickets for August 7 were sold today. Long queues of passengers were seen at the 5 spots in the capital from where the tickets were sold. Minister for Railway, Nurul Islam Shujon, told the media all-out preparations have been taken to make the Eid journey hassle-free. Now news from around the world. At least 65 people are dead following a suspected attack by Boko Haram on a Monday on a funeral gathering in northeastern Nigeria, according to local officials. The attack occurred Saturday during a burial in the Nganzai district near the Borno state capital, Maiduguri. Local government chairman Mohammed Bulama said 21 people were initially killed during the burial ceremony, Bulama said. An additional 44 people were killed when villagers ran after the assailants, the official said. At least 10 people were injured in the attack. 8 of them were critically wounded and were being treated at an area hospital, he said. At least 20 people were killed and 50 injured in Afghanistan's capital Kabul on Sunday in a suicide bombing and gun battle at vice presidential candidate Amrullah Saleh's office, the government said in a statement on Monday. Saleh, a running mate of Afghan President Ashraf Ghani, was slightly injured in the attack. Afghan forces killed 3 militants who entered Saleh's 4-story office after a suicide bomber blew himself up during rush hour, said the Interior Ministry. More than 150 civilians were rescued during the 6-hour-long operation, said Interior Ministry spokesman Nashrat Rahini. No militant group has claimed responsibility for the attack that came only hours after Ghani and Saleh, along with more than a dozen Afghan politicians, launched their 2-month-long election campaign. Three people have been killed and at least 15 injured after a gunman opened fire at a food festival in Northern California before being shot dead by police. The gunman used a rifle and gained entry to the Gilroy Garlic Festival by cutting through a fence to avoid tight security, including metal detectors, police said. A second suspect was involved in some way. We just don't know in what way, the Gilroy Police Chief Scott Smith said at a late-night press conference. Authorities have not released further information on the identity of the suspects or the victims. The police chief said the motive behind the killings remained unclear. The first ever skipper of the Bangladesh cricket team, Shamim Kabir, is no more. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. He breathed his last at a private hospital in the capital on Monday morning. He was 74. Shamim Kabir captained the first match of Bangladesh team in the World Cricket Arena on January 7 through a match against the renowned Marylebone Cricket Club of London at Dhaka Stadium. He was born in Norshindi in 1945. He made his debut in first-class cricket in 1961. He scored the first half-century in first-class cricket against PIA in 1964. However, his highest score in first-class cricket is 89 runs. He played for Pakistan Green Team against Railway. His demise has cast a pall of gloom in the sports arena. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Dengue situation taken alarming turn, says Kadir. Dengue warning given earlier, says Health Directorate. All set to take back Rohingyas, claims Myanmar's Foreign Secretary. An ACC files case against Sylhet's DIG prisons. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.